Hi, I'm Blake Thompson, Senior Contract Recruiter over here at Candidate, spotting the latest in home cut and lockdown hair. Quick video today for IT contractors out there on 3 tips you can start implementing immediately to make sure your CV stands out in what is essentially a sea of talent at the moment. The first tip is actually around your technical stack. Now, all too often we'll see at the top of a CV it's just a splurge of every technical skill and capability that somebody's considered working with, and even includes things in there that you've just been working on in personal projects. What we typically recommend is a 2-pronged approach. Now, still have the bit of technical skills at the top, but leave that just to your commercial experience, and also try and put in there how much commercial experience and exposure you have with that skill. So, for example, if you spent 5 years working with ASP.NET, put that in there. And then to add to that, underneath each project description, you can put what technical stack you're working with. So include things like languages, frameworks, what you're using for CI/CD, anything around sort of serverless or on-premises architecture, project management processes, what you're using for testing. I'm sure you get the idea from there, and do that underneath each project description. The next thing to consider is the actual project description themselves. And a lot of the times what we'll see is essentially a job description from the client's website around what's actually the expectations for the project and what they do as a wider business. A couple of lines on that at the top will suffice. What a client really wants to see is what you were doing and what the outcomes were. So think in terms of achievements rather than just duties. An example of that is if you were creating commercial software for a client, rather than just putting created commercial software, you can put created commercial software for a client that was completed 2 months early for a total saving of £50,000. Obviously, only if it's true, but that's just an example that you could use for that as well. Third and final tip now for the people that are still with us is actually just around your project renewals. What we recommend on that front is after the job description where you put the date, stick in the brackets how many times you renewed. For new clients, it's a good indication that 1, you're somebody that's willing to stick around for longer than needed if there's the extra workload, and 2, that previous clients trusted you enough to keep you on longer than originally spoken about on the contract. Hopefully these tips have come to use to you. We're actually in a bit of a series around it as well, so look out for the upcoming articles over the next few weeks and months. And in the interim, have a great day. Cheers. Bye.